So what's the beef? What is the beef between the word locks and the word dreadlocks? Hey man, what you doing? What you mean by what I'm doing? You just bumped into me. So move out my way when you see a real nigga coming through, sucker. Nah, you walk around me, boy. This is lock territory. What you mean by walk around? Hey man, here go the locks right here. So what? I'm here too. So what that mean? Who you with? Who you think I'm with? The dread, sucker. Hey man, this is lock territory, man. And you got 5 seconds to get off, sucker. I tell you what, you start counting to 5 like a sucker.
1, 2, buckle my, suit.
Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Locs back with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about dreads and locks. Why do you call them dreads? Why do you call them locks? Well, with me, first of all, I really don't have any particular way that I like to call them. I will call them dreads, I will call them locks. And the reason why I do is because years ago, before I ever started this and I had, low hair, I used to always call them dreads. I guess that's why I still continue to call them dreads, but I will call them locks. I guess sometimes it's the southern boy in me that just makes me just shorten down the word. But I know a lot of people have other feelings of why they call their hair locks versus dreadlocks. It's cool if you feel that way, man. There's nothing wrong with saying I have locks or I have dreadlocks, because my hair is not an indentation that I am some thug or anything like that. I'm not a thug. Have I lived some thug ways back in the days? Yeah, I have, but I always respected my dread heads. But I definitely respect the lock heads. What's a true dread or what's a true lock? I mean, of course, the word lock derives from the word dreadlock, so I don't really get it, but I understand it. Like it's like, to me, I just don't know. Like around here where I'm from, Tifton, Georgia, people don't really get too upset about calling them locks or dreads. But lo and behold, out here on YouTube, I do see where a lot of people are like, don't call my hair dreads. These are locks. God gave me locks. Do you feel like I can't have dreadlocks because this is a state of mind with me growing my hair to be against the norms, against culture? Is it a spiritual thing? Some spiritual people still call their hair dreadlocks. Some spiritual people call their hair locks. I love the wicks. I love palm trees. All that other stuff that you call your hair. The demi-freeformers, semi-freeformers, all of that. But the word locks, what does it mean to you? The word dreadlocks, what does it mean to you? Because I would still really like to know. Gorilla Locs has dreadlocks, he has dreads, he has locks. You may only have dreads, you may only have locks, you may have dreads and locks. So what's the beef? What is the beef between the word locks and the word dreadlocks? I understand of why some people say that they only have locks, or some people say they only have dreadlocks. To me, that's what I knew. It was called dreadlocks. Growing up in the 80s and the 90s, I felt that it was, just like a Jamaican thing. Then you realize once you get older and you hear and you find about history that this was before Jamaica, Africa, when they were calling their hair dreads because they were not going to cut it, in the believings of Selassie, but some people are not waiting for Selassie to return, and so they have locks. What is the true beef behind it? Why does it hurt your feelings when someone calls your hair dreads? Why do some people get offended when you say, yo, I love your locks, and they're like, these ain't locks, these are dreadlocks. This is what I've always known. And just in case anybody was wondering about the beard, man, I cut it off. I went back to corporate America, and we got to wear masks, so the mask was like tearing the beard apart. So that's why I'm doing that. in the intro, the whole thing about the suckers, you know, it was just being funny, just going back to some blaxploitation videos. Do you have locks? Do you have dreads? To my subscribers, I would love to know. You know, if you're a new subscriber or you've been riding with me from the beginning, I'm happy that you're here. If you're just passing by, I hope you'd like to really join on the journey with us. You know, right now I'm at, 17 months going strong. This will be the video for the year to cap out, to just wonder, do you have dreads or locks? Why does Gorilla Locs feel that he has locks? Look, I feel that I also have locks just because I like to just switch it up sometimes and be like my locks, you know what I'm saying? I do run into some people every now and then who say these are locks. And so I use the term with them because I don't want to get anybody offended and have to go through this long drawn out speech of why they don't have dreadlocks. You know, it's cool. Growing up in Tifton, Georgia, and New York, and Virginia, Norfolk, and Vi Beach to be exact, you know, a little bit of Hampton and all that. It was like, everybody always called their hair dreadlocks. You know, they were swinging. In a lot of music, we always heard, you know, shake them dreads, and everybody always wanted to shake their dreads. Somewhere in the midst of it, when, you know, of course, I wasn't into the dread game, and it became really popular and became a social fad to have, you know, your hair like this. A lot of people started calling them locks, and then that's when I seen on videos that a lot of people would say that. So I totally understand where the wave has went, but in your heart, is there any true reason why you decided to say that, oh, I have locks, when back in the days you would call them dreadlocks? Is there something that's so hurtful now to you, but when you said it to someone else back in the days, oh, I love your dreadlocks, can I play in your dreadlocks? What is it? I mean, really, what is it that's just making you become this way? There is no disrespect to whichever one you call them. Let's stop the fight. But the fight will continue to go, because I promise you, Gorilla Locs can't stop it. If I can't stop it and nobody else before me can stop it, I promise you, Gorilla Locs will never stop it. You will never stop it, and the world will continue to spin. Okay? But anyway, thank you for riding with me. Thank you for spending time to watch the video. I hope you all have a happy new year. 2021 is up. Hopefully it's going to be a way better year than 2020 was, but remember, we're still going into 2021 with the backlash of 2020. You like them dreads? You see them locks? You see them dreadlocks? Yeah, let's do it. So other than that, y'all stay blessed. Your boy Gorilla Locs out.
I hated all the attention, so I ran from it. Fuck it if we did, but I hope we lose no fans from it. I'm a grown-ass kid, you know I ain't never cared about no damn money. Why do we try so hard to be stars, just to dodge comments?